What up, everybody? It's your boy Mike,
And it's your boy Mitty.
and we're on our YouTube channel.
Let's get it, man. Playoffs are here, man. It's going down, right? In an hour, matter of fact. It's going down. The Seahawks versus the 49ers. So basically, as soon as this upload, we're gonna have a game on our hands almost.
Yes, sir.
Brock Purdy, he is trying to do the unthinkable. Rookie quarterback lead his team to the Super Bowl. They got the Seahawks today. They got Geno. What's going on with this game?
This is, I think, everybody thinks that the 49ers are going to win by so much points.
You would think.
But Geno Smith, Geno Dimes, a.k.a., is coming back. I mean, his first starting playoff game, and he's been in the league for 10 years. So, you know he's going to be trying to get this win. But the answer is, can he do it versus that 49ers defense?
That defense is annoying me. I ain't gonna lie, the defense strong. I just feel like, yeah, I say it all the time. You could put me on the 49ers. That's because I'm auditioning for a job. I'm trying to be the quarterback for the Niners. They might as well just put me out there and let me sling the ball. I'm trying to get a ring. But yeah, their team is set up for anybody that can get in there and throw the ball.
I hope the Seahawks win because we got an easy win versus the Seahawks.
I mean, you would think, but momentum, and it's any given Sunday. So who knows? Don't be asking for it and then you get it and then they blow y'all out.
See now, the Eagles is something special. That's not going to happen.
All right, we'll see. The Warriors was something special when they only lost, what, like 9 games or 11, whatever they lost. But, yeah, we'll see. Because the Seahawks got a chance. If they rush for yards, they got to rush over 75. So, like, when they have rushed for over 75 yards, they're 9-3. Kenneth Walker gotta go hard, which, I mean, he already go hard every game, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, my rookie of the year.
Ooh.
I mean, it's another clear-cut one, but as far as, like, offense.
I would say this year is kind of hard to pick who's going to be the rookie of the year. But I like the Kenneth Walker one. But I will put Garrett Wilson in there too.
Yeah, Brees.
Brees.
If he would have played a full season,
Yeah, because he got injured.
yeah, those rushing numbers would have been crazy. But yeah, let's get back to the playoffs fast. CMC, he's averaging like crazy numbers against the Seahawks in his last 3 games. He's averaging like 183 yards from scrimmage. If he does that against the Seahawks, they don't stand a chance because they don't even have to have Purdy throw the ball. Purdy could literally throw the ball 10 times.
And that's literally the scariest thing about the 49ers because they don't have to rely on their passing game. They got Christian McCaffrey, and their defense is phenomenal.
Savage defense.
But I will say, if the Seahawks can stop McCaffrey, this is going to be a good game.
It's a tall task for a Seahawks defense that's a little sus.
Yeah,
a lot. Well, not a little, a lot of sus.
They're sus.
They have been in some shootouts where you put up points and they've come right back and put up points. The Lions game, for instance, that was a great game. It was a shootout. It was a great game. And I think they followed up the next game with another shootout.
Yeah.
So, I mean, at one point we were high on the Seahawks. I mean, Geno is snapping though. He's
Pro Bowler.
His completion percentage. I'm saying it's crazy.
Yeah. Whew.
Geno. That's why he got the name Geno Dimes on the show. I mean, he's putting them in the pocket.
One of the most accurate quarterbacks this season.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes in an hour because
Yes, sir.
it's gonna be a great one. Then after that game, we got the Chargers and the Jaguars to finish the night out.
Ooh.
This is gonna be, I think, a dirty game. It's gonna just be a rumble this game, and it's not how the Chargers play because the Chargers run points up or they just lose. Chargers don't win dirty games too much.
I think this is going to be a shootout. Well, two young quarterbacks making it to their first playoff game, going against each other. This is going to be fun to watch. The Jaguars can score on you, and so can the Chargers. But who is better out of these two quarterbacks? Trevor Lawrence or Justin Herbert?
To me, they're almost the same, but they're completely different.
Same numbers.
Yeah, I mean the numbers is close. I don't know. Can't tell you which one is better. To me, they're the same quarterback, but they're completely different quarterbacks. I feel like Herbert is the big play quarterback, whereas Lawrence is going to just grind it out the whole game and give you the win. But they still gonna get the job done. Herbert has a more powerful arm. Lawrence is more accurate. So I think like everything that one does, the other one does just as good the other opposite end.
Yeah. Both of these guys are something special, and it's gonna be fun watching these two play in their first ever playoff game.
I don't know though. I think the Chargers. First of all, the Chargers are dumb. Let's get that out the way. They played people. Well, it's not even just playing people. Like you really didn't have to play anybody at all. You could have gotten a couple reps, made people feel good about themselves, and then got them out of the game end of the first half, really. But them choosing to play all their starters like that, and then Mike Williams going out like that. Who else is hurt?
Joey Bosa.
Yeah, Bosa's hurt. They got like 6 people hurt and rolled out for the first round of the playoffs. It's like, did you have any intentions of making a playoff run?
Yeah, they lost Mike Williams, who's been that number one guy for them when Keenan Allen.
Yeah, Keenan Allen was hurt.
Went down. And Joey Bosa, who's really that captain on the defense, like
phenomenal player.
I don't know what they were thinking, and just for that, I think the Jaguars are going to win this game.
Yeah, I mean, this is all right. So I'm not saying it like, because people got injured, but this is like a laugh in your face moment. You're not supposed to be doing this. You're doing it for no reason at all, and then now look what happens. Who knows what happened if you would have went in there full force? Well, not even full force, because you definitely had a lot of people, way more people injured before then. But who knows what had happened if you would have went in there with at least Mike Williams and Bosa.
It's just like they just don't want to win a ring because.
And the clock is ticking.
Yeah.
Because you're going to have to pay Herbert soon.
Definitely. What is he in his third
year?
He needs his money next season, so like you gotta pay that man because if you let him walk, he's gonna do something on another team. But what I was saying is losing Mike Williams, it's just like playing our starters. It's just like you don't want to win a ring at all. Like I don't get why they would do that, knowing they're gonna be that 5th seed in the playoffs, or at least in the playoffs.
Made no sense to me. And then now the Jags have the chance to steal a dub and move on to the next round. Granted, they're going to be playing a very, very tough team.
Yeah, it's either
I think they would play the Chiefs, right?
Chiefs or
Because, this is the last seed.
I think it's the Chiefs or
Yeah, they're the low
Bengals
seed.
or Bills.
The Bills would play the winner of the Ravens and Bengals game because they're the higher seed, and the Bills and the Dolphins are not number one. So yeah, that sucks. They would play the Chiefs.
And yeah, I don't really get what the Chargers was thinking.
I'm going like this, cause if the Chargers win this round, they got to play the Chiefs next. I'm going like this because maybe, because remember that last game? That last game was a crazy good game, Chargers versus Chiefs. Like, Herbert is almost there to beating Mahomes. Who's to say that this wasn't the year or this wasn't the time? So, I don't know.
Maybe next year, Herbert.
Next year, think about it. But yeah, it's all over. Tomorrow though, I love the NFL because I feel like they just got us they woke up and chose violence.
3 juicy games.
Like, you start off the NFL playoff on a Sunday morning at 1 o'clock with the Dolphins versus the Bills. They woke up and chose violence, and I love every bit of it. I'm here for the violence.
But Tua
No Tua.
won't be starting. And
Machete Tua.
we all know the Dolphins suck without Tua.
He won't be knifing those passes. Oh, man.
And we know the Bills will score 60 points on you, and Josh Allen will have a field day on any defense in the league.
It's going to be bad. I mean,
Whew.
I said the NFL woke up and chose violence. The Bills might wake up and choose violence.
Yeah.
Because without Tua, and I think Bridgewater is still messed up.
Yeah, I don't think
So
they're going to start
they're
Bridgewater.
going with their third string.
Who played terrible last week.
Could not score a touchdown.
2 field goals, and I think
They had 11 points.
yeah, I don't know how they got that 11.
I forgot exactly. Didn't they get a safety too?
I think he did get a safety because I don't not know how they got
I
that
forgot
11.
that. I forgot how that game went. That was last week. I'm playoff bound in my head. But the Jets had to score a touchdown and they couldn't score a touchdown. Yeah,
That should've
let's
been the
not even
Steelers.
think about that. Let's not even think about that. Yeah. Josh Allen's about to go. He's gonna wake up and just kill it. That's all I gotta say.
Well, I know Josh Allen cannot wait to see Patrick Mahomes again. If he does, because if the Bengals beat the Ravens, he's gonna go to a shootout with Joe Burrow. And the AFC playoff side is looking juicy. Like, I cannot wait to see who comes out of the AFC.
The AFC is a boxing match. It's by the time you get to the Super Bowl, you're gonna be so beat up. You just better hope that you don't face a NFC team that's just fully healthy, ready to pounce on you. You just better hope it's a slugfest. Cause, all right, Ravens and Bengals. The Ravens aren't what they should be to be in the playoffs, but still, division rivalry. It's going to be a hard-fought game. You're going to get beat up. The winner of that has to most likely go against the Bills, who you're going to have to score at least 30 to beat. You're going to get beat up. And then all of that to finally meet Kansas City or whoever plays against Kansas City and the outcome of that, that's a lot.
The KC team that literally is rested and will destroy you easily.
The Kansas City team without Tyreek and Patrick's still leading in passing yards. How does that even work? Makes no sense. But yeah, this AFC is definitely gonna be crazy.
I think everybody owes Patrick Mahomes an apology because I think Tyreek Hill wants Patrick Mahomes back.
I would want him back, especially the quarterback that I'm supposed to be linked up with keeps going out, and he's like a piece of tissue. He gets a concussion on everything, but
he gets tapped and he has a concussion.
Makes no sense, but hey, I'm not gonna make fun of him because he in the league and I'm not. So yeah, that says a lot right there.
Yeah, two are nice. Patrick Mahomes nice though.
The next game though would be the Giants versus the Vikings. Rematch.
Last time he played, the Vikings only won by 3 because of that 61-yard kick for Linval Joseph, who's been money this season. And this can go either way, but I'm going with the Giants to win this game to upset the 3 seed Vikings, because the Vikings has been in a lot of one-scoring games. So has the Giants, but the Vikings have been in like 11, and this is a 17-game season. Last time he played, only won by 3. So I think the Giants will snag this one.
I ain't gonna lie, yeah, I got the Giants sneaking it off. That's only because that's what I want to happen. I think the Vikings are gonna win, but I want the Giants to sneak this one off.
By the way, I'm an Eagles fan.
So of course you want that same thing to happen. But I don't know, man. Kirk Cousins, he ain't no slouch this year.
Definitely not. Made it to the Pro Bowl.
He's 4th in passing yards this season.
Yeah.
And that's saying a lot because the only people beating you are Patrick Mahomes, Herbert, and Brady.
Whew.
That's good company right there. So, with that being said, the Giants got to play big.
Definitely. Because, like you said, the Vikings should win. Kirk Cousins balling this season. TJ Hawkins a Pro Bowler. And we have potentially the Offensive Player of the Year on their team. So, they should win this game, but the Giants have a legit chance of upsetting this team.
You wanna know what's crazy? That when you said that, I just thought about, like, you just called him like the potential Offensive Player of the Year, and I'm just like, Tyreek, what happened? And then we just said it, and I'm just like,
Tyreek, what happened?
We were supposed to be talking about Tyreek getting over 2,000 yards, and then it's like, oh, Justin Jefferson is leading the league in receiving. Well, I mean, season's over, so Justin Jefferson took that award, and he flew away with it. It wasn't even close. Like,
yeah,
it's crazy how things can change over the weeks.
Tyreek Hill had pretty much already 1,000 yards in like 7 games, and
he was on point to definitely hit another 1,000.
And for the rest of the season, the big play guy was Jalen Waddle.
Yeah, Waddle, it definitely flip-flopped to Waddle. Waddle was definitely killing it.
Yeah. But let's go Giants.
Yeah, hopefully they can pull away the dub. We'll see though. And then after that, we got the Ravens Bengals, man. I can't believe we got the same game twice back to back.
All of these games are rematches, by the way.
I can't wait for this game though because I don't know if Lamar's playing. I mean, he hasn't practiced since what, December 4th or something like that.
And I don't think he is gonna play because the game is tomorrow.
And you got Huntley in there, who's no scrub, but he's no Joe Burrow.
Absolutely not.
It's like, it's a difference between any quarterback that's just a quarterback in the NFL and Joe Burrow. Like, unless we talking about Patrick Mahomes, superstar, Josh Allen, superstar, Jalen Hurts, superstar, Tom Brady,
Goat.
the GOAT. Like, it's you don't even put Herbert in front of Joe Burrow because Joe Burrow's already taken his team to the Super Bowl already in way less time.
I think Joe Burrow is just way better than Justin Herbert.
Yeah, by a long shot. It's about like only 6 quarterbacks that I could name ahead of Joe Burrow, and I'm not even saying like ahead of him because I don't feel like Tom Brady is better than Joe Burrow right now.
No.
But Tom Brady's the GOAT, so I would mention him. And Aaron Rodgers is definitely not better than him right now, but Aaron Rodgers is that man, so yeah. But mostly anybody else that I didn't name?
I think I can only name 2. Jalen Hurts and Patrick Mahomes.
And Josh Allen. But he will, and I can't even, it's crazy because you can't even say Patrick Mahomes because he's a Patrick Mahomes killer.
He really is.
Patrick Mahomes is probably scared every time he gotta go against Joe Burrow. He like, I'm about to get another L on my record.
Man.
It's crazy when you think about it. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know any quarterback that I would put over Joe Burrow right now in the league.
Bias, Jalen Hurts.
And I can't even say that because I look at the way both of them throw the ball. Jalen Hurts slings it. I like that. But when Joe Burrow throw the ball, oh my God, it's beautiful. Like he put that thing, and then all right. So when you gotta watch tomorrow, 8:15. Watch when Joe Burrow goes to throw the ball. Once they go back here, and then he go forward, it's just so beautiful. This how he zipped the ball, a follow through, and then just watch how the ball fly. Oh my gosh, it's magic.
It's like a Tom Brady mixed with Drew Brees combination. Like that's scary.
The placement is what's key.
Yeah, that accuracy.
And the velocity. Yes, the velocity and the accuracy. He's throwing the ball at speeds of Aaron Rodgers with accuracy of Tom Brady. Like, it's really beautiful watching Joe Burrow throw the ball, and I'm here for it. And I will say, Trevor Lawrence is another one. I love watching Trevor Lawrence throw the ball. Them two.
And I think Joe Burrow deserves that MVP.
Ooh, it's gonna be tough. I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be tough because he turned around a crazy season because nobody was talking about the Bengals, and now they're definitely can make a run for the Super Bowl again.
Yeah, what? He had a concussion in his first year, out for the season.
Knocked out bad. That was bad.
Came back, won Comeback Player of the Year, and now he maybe can win the MVP. Joe Burrow is something special, and he's only 26, so he's gonna be scary.
All right, so we just called him the Patrick Mahomes killer, right? But now that you think about it, he's almost having like a Patrick Mahomes career. Patrick Mahomes first year that he went to the Super Bowl, what happened? He came back, vengeance. What happened? Started winning them Jones.
Yeah, he looked alike.
I don't know, and he the Mahomes killer. Everybody was saying, "Oh, Patrick Mahomes is gonna win all these Super Bowls," the Patrick Mahomes killer is in his division.
Which I think is, like, very dumb to say. Because people have been saying he's going to win more rings than Tom Brady, who has 7.
And he's got to go against Joe Burrow.
Justin Herbert.
All right, I got a question for you. Who is the closest to the Tom Brady Peyton Manning matchup out of the quarterbacks in the AFC?
From AFC,
Who was the closest to the Tom Brady Peyton comparison?
I'm gonna go with Joe Burrow as the first one. And
who would he be? He would be Peyton or he would be Brady?
Brady.
Ooh, so who would be the Manning?
Wait, Eli Manning or Peyton?
Peyton.
Oh, because it was Eli, then he would.
No, I'm talking about how it was Tom Brady winning the Super Bowl, or it was Peyton trying to go to the Super Bowl, and they would always meet in the conference round. Who would be?
I have probably 3 of them. One's
got to be Tom Brady. One's got to be Peyton.
Joe Burrow is Tom, and the 3 that I have is probably Justin Herbert.
For who?
Trevor Lawrence or.
You gotta pick one.
Lamar, or Josh Allen. So I'm picking Josh Allen for the Peyton Manning.
Ooh. So you just said, all right, Joe Burrow would be the Tom Brady and Josh Allen the Peyton Manning. Ooh.
But we are forgetting Patrick Mahomes.
So for me, I'm going to say Patrick Mahomes is the Tom Brady because he already got the 2. But
I forgot Patty. I'll probably put Patty as the Patrick as Tom Brady and Joe Burrow as Peyton.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say because Joe Burrow still didn't get one, and Peyton Manning definitely sniffed it a couple times but couldn't get it done. So is Joe Burrow gonna play the role like he did where he sniffs it and don't get it done? I don't know. That's a good one. I want to see who takes that spot.
On the NFC side, it's interesting though.
Yeah, because there's too many great quarterbacks. On the NFC has, what do they have?
They have Jalen Hurts, Aaron Rodgers, who's like
done.
76. Tom Brady, who's like 94. So those 2 are done.
NFC has running backs.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't have the same level of quarterback talent that AFC has.
Yeah, but the AFC quarterbacks are special.
Yeah. The AFC quarterbacks are on a completely different level than the NFC when you really sit back and think about it. Because, all right, so let's look at the playoffs right now. NFC. Purdy. Gino. All right.
AFC.
Daniel Jones. Crickets. Kirk Cousins. All right. That's a solid thumbs up. So we have 1 solid thumbs up, and for Gino, we get a because it depends on what team he's on. Gino himself is all right, but it depends on the team. And then we have Dak Prescott. Crickets. And then we got Tom Brady, who's just the GOAT, but he's not playing very, very well this season.
Yeah.
So NFC quarterbacks are like, and then we got Jalen Hurts, who's on the bye, which is great quarterback.
The only guy I think that can face up with the AFC side quarterbacks is Jalen Hurts, but he's not better than Patrick Mahomes. He's not better than Joe Burrow. Or he's not better. Him and Josh Allen is like, that's a hard debate.
It's crazy. All right, so we just went and we was just naming the NFC quarterbacks, and we was going, okay. When you go in the AFC,
let's do the AFC.
Patrick Mahomes, definite. Herbert, Trevor Lawrence, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow. Lamar Jackson. Tua. So out of the whole AFC playoff picture, we only had one at quarterback. Everybody else is straight solid. I throw my hands up. The AFC is loaded when it comes to quarterbacks. Let's move on because we definitely lost track of. We should start talking about everything once we start talking about Joe Burrow.
But I'm taking the Bengals over the Ravens with ease.
Definitely. Huntley. All I gotta say is Huntley, get that bag. Use this time. Use this playing time to your advantage. Get that bag. Land on the team.
Might as well just go to the.
Next, for the Monday night game. I can't believe they gave this the Monday night game. They don't even need a drum roll. It needs a big fart. We got the Cowboys versus the Buccaneers. I'm just so mad this is the Monday night game. This should have been the game we woke up to.
I think the Monday night game should have been the
Ravens.
Dolphins, Bills.
Ravens, Bengals. But whatever. We got Mr. Interceptions in every game, Mr. Dak Prescott versus Tom Brady, who doesn't have a run game and one-dimensional. All right,
Yeah.
Tom Brady has like 4,600 something yards. Why? You're putting your 46-year-old quarterback out there to just throw his arm out every game.
Yeah.
Get a running game so you can get into the play actions and get more people involved. So Tom Brady does not throw his arm out. I'm pretty sure Tom Brady has to take an ice bath every game and just soak his shoulder.
Honestly, the team that should have traded for Christian McCaffrey was the Bucks.
Shit. Can you imagine Tom Brady and Christian McCaffrey? Tom Brady needs a better security blanket than what he has.
This game is probably one of the worst. The Cowboys really, they got a good defense.
But they have been getting exposed lately.
Yeah, last week. But Dak,
Mr. Pick.
CD, I need to get an apology to CD. I say he wasn't the number one guy, but he has like 1,400 yards. So CD proves me wrong. But I'm taking the Bucks at this game. One thing, I'm an Eagles fan. I hate the Cowboys. But it's Tom Brady and Mike Evans did what they did last week. He got the dub.
They're going to be hard to beat versus anybody playing like they played last week. They played vintage Tom Brady, Mike Evans.
But he lost. I don't know how.
Well, I mean, they did pull Tom Brady. I mean, he pulled in the second, and then that's when they ran up the score. So Tom Brady lost for the first time to the Falcons, but I don't even count it as a loss because he wasn't even throwing the ball. So I was like, dang, so they gonna put that on my man's jacket? But Cowboys ain't beat Tom Brady.
And Dak is 1-3 in the playoffs.
So will that record stand where Tom Brady is undefeated to the Cowboys? Or will they finally put an X through that record? That's a good one. I don't think so. Yeah, Dak is going to throw at least 3 picks.
God.
Mark it down.
Honestly, you're being
He's good
nice.
for 2. But I think he's going to throw 3.
I think you're being too nice. I think he's going to throw like 5. 4 is 5 is because that Bucks defense is nice.
Ain't what it used to be, but they can hold it down a little bit. I just don't. But just remember how they used to be like, Winston's gonna give you one. That's how I feel about Dak right now. Dak gonna give you two.
Winston 30-30 season was like crazy.
That was good. That was crazy. But I think Dak in the same boat. So
man, maybe Dak can have a 40-40 season next season.
He I will say though, like he has one of the highest scoring offenses since he's been back.
Yeah.
But the picks are costly and they come in at bad times. Like, oh man, the picks against the Jaguars, that was some good picks. I was loving those picks.
He had like
some wasn't his fault, but
he had like 2 pick sixes in 2 straight weeks. I'm pretty sure. One was versus the Jags for the win, and one was versus the Eagles, who Josh Sweat got the pick.
Yeah, it was some good. That was some good stuff. Yeah. So yeah, I definitely don't have the whatchamacallit winning. I hate that I gotta hit on one side. Boom, boom, boom. Divisional round. Blank. Fill it in. Let's see who's gonna fill this in.
Go up real quick. All right. For the NFC, we're gonna have the Niners versus the Bucks.
Niners versus the Bucks. He says is going to be in the box right here, Saturday. Niners versus the Bucks.
For the other NFC game, we're gonna have the Eagles versus the Giants.
So he's saying that the Giants are gonna wipe the Vikings and face the #1 Eagles Sunday.
For the AFC, we're gonna have the Bengals versus the Bills. The last
showdown in a divisional round. This divisional round that he's saying is gonna be crazy.
The last AFC spot, the Jags versus the Chiefs. Can Trevor Lawrence beat Patty Mahomes and go against one of those guys and Joe Burrow and Josh? I can throw the ball 90 yards, Allen.
All right, so for me, I think the Eagles will be playing the Buccaneers. And I think the Chiefs will be playing the Jags. The Bills will be playing the Bengals.
Shootout.
It's gonna be crazy. And the Bucks are gonna have to go to Minnesota.
Wait. The Niners.
Oh yeah, the Niners. I
Niners.
forgot. The Niners.
We'll
I said
Vikings.
yeah, the Niners will go to I said the Bucks. The Niners will go against the Vikings. Now that one, I like the Niners versus the Vikings.
Yeah.
And the Bucks versus.
I want this game to happen. Jalen Hurts gets his revenge versus the GOAT, and he's gonna win.
I want that to happen because that was a great game. Like Tom Brady, he did what he was supposed to do, and they came away with the dub. But what happened again?
Eagles were struggling. They lost 15-31. But the 49ers and Seahawks game about to kick off in 15 minutes.
Yeah, we about to get out of here and watch that.
Yes,
Can you
sir.
imagine if the Niners go against the Vikings and then the Niners don't pull it off? And then it'll be like the Eagles versus the Vikings again, or maybe the Buccaneers versus the Vikings. Ooh, all right.
I can't wait for this playoff.
Peace. We about to get out of here, man. Tune into the Seahawks and 49ers game in 15 minutes. 4:30. Catch you again next week after the games.